welcome to my first draft for the March season. I haven't played much Eternal in the last month, but I took a break, played some Path of Exile, and now I want to jump right into a new draft and see how it goes. Let's see our first pick here. We have not too many options. This card is not good. You can't really make it work reliable on draft. This card is always good, of course, but I don't usually like to pick double casting. Yeah, it's not the March season, right? We are already in April, so I did miss yeah, it's not the March season, it's the April season. So I got lost in PoE, it stole me a month, so that's why. But thanks for correcting me. Let's see what we pick here. The good cards in this pack are... This card is not really good. It looks pretty good and tempting to pick early, but it's so expensive usually, so this card is always okay. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm a big fan of time. So I think I picked the Creeper. Short Barrel is also an option. But I think we start off with the Creeper. It's always good to start off with white, since you can pick all the fixing. In this pack the best cards are Into the Furnace got so much better becoming instant spell. Like so much better. I'm not a big fan of Praxis right now in the meta, but I'm also not a huge fan of Combrade, to be honest, so I'm much more inclined to pick Into the Furnace. You could also pick Iceberg Warchief. It's pretty close actually, it's between those two cards, but this card will always end up in our deck. Now as an instant 2 damage, it's super solid. I think we picked Into the Furnace here. In our next pack we have a Moondial, which wins late game, and that's why it's a good card overall. So it's always nice to have 1 or 2 of those cards. And the pack overall has not much. The Copperhole Porter is amazing, but the other cards are like mediocre, all of them. So I probably just pick the Moondial, and we see what we can do with it. Green was super open, it's a bit annoying. So this is a great card. I might have to pick it even now. Might end up being a Combrade deck, can't do much. This card is okay, especially with Into the Furnace. It's never bad, but I passed so much green, so it's really close between Sparkcatcher and Confessor. Confessor is great though. Like, just a super good silencer. Silence is very powerful in draft. But considering I have the Into the Furnace, this gets much better, and we might pick up one more later on. So I will pick the Sparkcatcher. It might be a mistake though, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see what we get here. Another Creeper or a Sarasaur. Sarasaur is great for Praxis aggressive decks. And Type Psy, glad you like that I'm back, but I'm not really back. I'm not gonna stream every day from now on, but I just want to play the event, the sealed deck event. A good pickup. Sarasaur is great. Another huge aggressive Praxis minion. You end up with some gunslingers most of the time, since they are good aggressive creatures. Oh my god. Green was so open though. It's like, I like the sealed decks event. It was fun. It's super close. I think we pick another Sarasaur, but I really want the Dino. But Sarasaur is too good. Have to pick it. We are in Praxis, so there is a chance that we get the Sentinel deck, but usually you won't get enough Sentinels to make it work. It kind of never works, so we pick shitty Sentinel now. This guy never works as well. He requires a cheap Sentinel to work, and you don't get too much of them, so yep. Nothing special here. Can pick whatever, just picking this guy. Oh, that's a great last pick. And we got one of the best cards for limited. This is a snap pick. It doesn't really matter what you it does not really matter what you open. If this is here and you are time, you pick it. If you cast this guy and he not gets removed, you just win the game every time. It's just that good. I'm not over exaggerating this. I think I used the wrong word here, but over something is the right term for it, but I can't pronounce it in English, but this guy is insane. It's great pickup. So in this pack there's nothing we want. Praxis Banner is by far the best card for us, and I like to pick the fixing early, every time. And in this pack, best card for sure is Banish. I don't really know if we want to splash. I don't really know yet we want to splash black, so I might just pick an aggressive creature. It might be the Sentinel, it might be Pummel, it might be this, but Warp is super powerful, so I will pick the Warp card, since it's usually the best card. Warp is such a good draft mechanic, so much value. Yeah, here we don't have much to choose from. Pummel in such decks is always good. I am a fan of Sandglass actually, he's a good card, but yeah, nothing for us despite the Pummel here. So what we get here? At the start of your turn, reduce the cost of non-unit cards in your hand by 1 plus 3 plus 0 while no hand card. That's not good. I will just pick the Praxis Stranger, this card is too clunky. The Stranger always is solid, especially in such decks where you may miss some 2-drops. Exaggerate? Exaggerate, that was the term, 60 cents, sorry. Yeah, I didn't really could make it up in my head how the real name of the card. Oh my god, holy shit. That hurts quite a bit, but this is too strong to pass. I need another Praxis banner is great, but passing a Mortar that late, that's really rough. That's rough. Great pickup. Sentinel Synergy, insanely strong card. You can always pick it when you play time, you're always happy with it. So the Sentinel it is. Here we, doesn't really matter, we just pick the card in our colors. And I really like this card still. I think it's a good card, actually. So I'm glad to pick one up. Let's see what we get here in our Praxis type of deck. This pack is so bad, actually. That's a good card, that's a good card, that's a good card. And the rest is pretty shit. It might be a heavy X deck. But I'm not happy about this card. But I think Heavy X might end up being played in this deck. Otherwise I would pick the Polymorph. Yeah, I would pick the Heavy X here. Oh shit. I really want to pick the golden stuff. But there is Twinpot, and Twinpot wins games on its own. It's better than like most of the legendaries in the game. And yeah, Twinpot always wins. You have to pick it. It's insane. It's disgusting. Yeah, Gagamation, it might be a easy stuff for you, but it's actually kind of it was hard. Yeah, I need a dust. Lumen Defender, always great. Picking this. There's a good 2-drop. We need some good 2-drops since we don't have any yet. So that's a decent pickup for this type of deck. I'm glad to pick this card. Oh my fucking god, blue was so open. That hurt so much. Passing cards like this really hurts, and especially... Whew. I'm not too happy about this. But Katana is always solid. Gonna play it. That hurts though. So we get some blue fixing now. I will pick it. There's nothing I want to play. We might end up splashing some blue stuff. Probably not, but... Yep. Gonna pick the Ruin. Yeah, why not? Doesn't really matter what we pick here. Refresh is great. We will pick Refresh and play it every time. I don't know what they did with this card, but it costs 200 mana now, so it's pretty shit. Static Board last pick. So what is this? I never seen this guy actually. When you bond Clutchkeeper, she gets Killer. When the text 3/3, okay. That's a bit clunky, I would say. Yeah, that's really clutch though. We will pick another Sarasaur and have an aggressive type of Praxis strategy. I would probably pick this if I need. I would pick this every time if I need the dust, but I don't. If you see, I mean, you see, I don't need it. But back then I picked every legendary 100% of the times, and that worked also decent enough to climb in draft. Another Sarasaur, so I think it's fine actually to play one more. We could pick the Sentinel. We have some Sentinel synergy, but Sarasaur is just such an aggressive minion, and I really want to pick it. There's a good 4-mana Sentinel, so we can play this guy. Yeah, I think we picked the Sentinel, this guy. It's just a solid card. We don't have any dinosaur synergy, which sucks. But there was nothing I can do about it, right? Like, we didn't get dinosaur synergy. This deck is really good actually, I think. Such a solid deck. Here I don't know. Probably just the land. It is a deck for this card though. But we don't have enough gunslingers for this, right? No, we don't. I picked the land though. The lands are always fine. Holy shit, that's good sentinels. I really want to pick this, but this is too strong. The Sandstorm Sentinel is too strong. Yeah, no, it's a Sandbinder, but to be honest, it's a Sandstorm. Okay. Have to pick it, it's too good. So we get another land. It's personal preference what land you pick here, but in this type of deck, I think we get more use out of this one. So, do we have Explorers, is the question. One? Not really. No, we don't. So, this is not too good. But this is also not so good here in this deck. We could play this, maybe. We do have some Sentinels now. We have a decent amount of solid Sentinels. But still, this card is not good. Kind of want... I think we picked the Creeper here. Yep, we do. And another Zerasaur. I mean, if we play 5 Zerasaurs, we play 5 Zerasaurs. It's fine. It's okay for me. This card might end up in the deck. This junction is always fine. Never good. Never too bad. Let's see what we get here. So the deck turned out pretty solid. We are a bit short on removal. We are a bit heavy on the Zerasaurs. But you have to play them all, right? They are just so good in such a deck. Gonna cut the bad cards here. So we have I want to play 18 power, I guess. 7, 8. Now it's 8, 8, 2. Maybe we need one more. Maybe we play it like this. But I will make the mana base later on. It's now 18 power. I think it's in 17 power deck. The curve is pretty low here in this deck, but yeah, it's a super weird deck. It's not a Moondial deck at all. Yeah, Infusion is kind of good, I guess, in this deck. Can't really cut it. I will go through the cards. Let's see what we missed, maybe. I think we didn't miss anything. I mostly built the deck while drafting. That's how I do it all the time. But let's see. The Moondial is not good in this deck. I think we cut the Moondial. This deck has no time to use this. Moondial is a great card, but not in an aggressive deck like this. Rioter. Who's the Rioter though? The X is really good in this deck. I have to play the X every time. Other Rioter. Yeah, this might be a cut, but the X is too good. The X is 100% in this deck. So cheap cards with 100 Nightfall triggers are insane. So the X is every time in this deck. But the Sentinel this Sentinel is also not really good. Yeah, I mean the X is in the deck, but the Rioter I can see it. I don't have any gunslingers, right? So it's a 3-2 for 3, which is not good. But I have too many 2-drops as well. And I don't really want to cut the sheep cards. Actually, we are a bit short on playables. 18 power is a bit too much for this deck. Let's see if we have some cheap cards which are fine to add. I could see me playing a Humbug here. Not even kidding. Humbug is pretty shit, but in this deck it should be fine. Let's see. I think we need to play this. We don't have enough playables. Otherwise, we don't have a relic. Pretty much ever. We could play this junction, but it's rough. So let's see. Yeah, I mean this junction is okay. I have a Katana and the Heavy Axe, but that's nothing you want to this junction back, right? Like ever. Yeah, it's not bad. This junction is not bad. but I think it's better to curve out in this deck. Let's see. I play 18 power right now, which is a bit on the high side, but I kind of can't go any lower than that. Yeah, those are not good in this deck. Yeah, this deck needs to rush the enemy down early. It's not scaling well into late game, that's why I kind of want to cut this. But then again, I need something to hold when they drop stuff, but I don't have any flyers, so this deck has some problems to finish the game. Yeah, this deck is mediocre, but this is how I will run it, so thanks everyone for watching the video, and I will play the games in my stream. It's Twitch, PrediHS as well, like my YouTube, and hopefully you can watch the next draft as well, so thank you for watching.